The first step to set up your social media automation is to download the automation blueprint. You find the button below this video, and then you go into your Make account. If you don't already have a Make account, you need to set up a free account, and then you click Create Scenario, and then you go to these three dots here and you click on Import Blueprint, and then you select the blueprint you just downloaded, and then you click on Save. Now the work is not done yet, because now we need to set up all of these modules with your specific connections, and we're going to start at the beginning here. Here we have a Google Sheets module. So for example, here you need to choose a Google Sheets account, and you need to set up a connection with Google Sheets. But before we do that, you want to click on this Google Sheet template, because this is the Google Sheet we are going to use in this automation. You click on Create and Make a Copy. Then a copy of this Google Sheet is made into your Google account that you are logged in here. Then you can type in, give it a name. You can set it a bookmark so you have it ready, or you can save the link to this, because this is where we manage all the automation processes. So this is like the front end of the automation. Now we need this to set this sheet up. And we go back to the automation first. You need to add your Google account. So you click on Add, and then you click on Sign in with Google, and then you complete the sign up process. And when you are prompted to select a Google account, if you have several Google accounts, make sure it's the same Google account where this Google Sheet is in. So you go to your profile picture or icon here on the top left, on the top right, and then you click on it, and then you will see what is the Google account you're logged in with. And then you need to select the same in this process here. So I'm going to complete this step. But I'm not going to show you that because I have several Google accounts and that is sensitive data. So complete the setup, and then we move forward. Now I see here it says Google Sheet connection. If you see this, everything has worked. Next, we need to put in your Google Sheet ID. You find this here in this URL of your Google Sheet. It's this section. Make sure to copy it and paste it in here. And if you've done it right, you should see, and you click on here to reload this sheet name, and if you've done it right, it will reload all the sheets. And then we scroll to the bottom, and here in Filter, we need to select topic, because it's called topic. And then we go here, subtopic is selected perfectly, and we don't need to do anything else. So now this module is set up. Here, before we can select the proper variable here, we need to run this. And to do this, we unlink it. And then you click on Save, and then you click Run Once. And now you see, yes, this has worked, there is no error. And now I have this bubble of 1, and now I can connect it. And then you see the subtopic or the variable is properly selected. So let's move on to the next thing. Now here, you don't have to add a new Google account again, because you only have to do this once. So here, you go to the drop down, and then you select your Google account that you've used in the beginning, that you've signed up with here to connect this module. And now you can just select all this connection here again in the drop down. And now once you've done it, again here, paste in your Google Sheet ID. You have to do the same process for all the Google modules. And then here again, I need to go to the drop down. I need to select input. Okay, done. So let's do this. Let's just go to the next module, which is the OpenAI module. Now here you also need to create a connection. You need to click Create Connection. Then you need to go get your API key and your organization ID. If you don't already have an OpenAI connection, go to the technical tutorial section below, and there you find a section where it says get your OpenAI API key. Go through this process and then come back here and then insert your keys. When it has worked, you will see my OpenAI connection. And then you can move forward and you don't need to do anything else. This is already set up, so just click OK. Now another Google Sheet. Now here you need to select your account again. Then I need my Google Sheet ID again. So I have this here. This is the Google Sheet ID. Copy, paste it in here. Here in the sheet name I need to select topic. This. And then the rest will be automatically loaded. Now here I need to put in the variable, which in this case is from the topic generator, choices, message, content. Click OK. Now to the Perplexity module. Here you also need to get an API key. And again, back, you will find this in the technical tutorials. Get your Perplexity API key. Get the key and then come back and insert it here. Once you've done that, you can click OK. Now here we can move to the next thing. Here we have the OpenAI connection. You just select connected account. This is already set up. You don't need to do anything here. We do this for all these modules here. Okay. Same for this. Okay. Okay. Click OK. Now come another Google Sheet modules. They need to set up. Again, select your account. Put your Google Sheet ID here. The sheet name should be already selected here. Twitter, yes. Now here I need to put in the output of the previous, of the Twitter post module or of the post generation module. Content. And I need to do the same steps for all these Google Sheet modules now. So I will show it one more time. Select your Google account. Paste the Google Sheet ID. And here in the text field comes this. Save. Now do this for the other tools, modules as well. So let's just do it. ID. Message, choices. Same. Now this one. Choices, message, content. Okay, let's click save. Okay, we cannot save it at the moment because we need to set up all of them first. Now again comes this OpenAI account, the image generation module. Okay. Select the connection. Okay. Okay. And this too. Let's see if we can save it now. Okay, we need to connect all the Google Sheet modules before we can save it. So let's do the Google Sheets again. Paste the Google Sheet ID, row number, and here comes, there we have, from the image generation comes the image link, which is the URL. Okay, the same for this. Paste the Google Sheet ID. Here comes the image link again. Okay, same here. Google Sheet ID. Image URL. And our last Google Sheet module. Google Sheet ID. and the URL. Okay. Now here, these are already set up, the HTTP models. Now you need to set up the Twitter module. Again, I'm not gonna show you exactly. So to create the connection, go to the technical tutorials and look at where you can get the information. I mean, okay, so what I will show you is where to get this information. You need a Twitter developer account. And what I meant in the technical tutorials, I show you a quick tutorial on how you set up your developer account. And also you need to create a new project in there. And there in the project settings, you go now on the overview, and here it should be on this page here on the keys and tokens. There you get APIs and the secret. And this is what you need to set up your account. You need to go to advanced, and then you need to put in the API key and the API secret. And to get this information, I go in here and then I click on regenerate, and then I get these keys. And you need to do this for this module, and you need to do this for this module as well. But here you need client ID and client secret. You also find this in your account here at the bottom, client ID, and then here you need to click on regenerate, and then you will you will generate your client secret, and then you click on save. And then the Twitter module is set up. Now with the Facebook page module, it's also very simple. This is very simple. You go through this process. You don't need, you click on save, and then you will be prompted to sign up to your Facebook account, and then you need a Facebook page, obviously, under your account where you're the admin of, then you can select it, and then you can set it up. Now for Instagram, it's a similar process. Here you need to go to this, you need to complete this process, but before you do that, you need to go to Facebook, and there you go to the page that you want to use. You log in with this page, so you click on here, and then you need to make sure you need to connect your Facebook page to an Instagram account. Only then can you use this module. And to do that, you need to go to settings, and then you scroll down to connected accounts. So this is in German, but it's called connected accounts in English. And then here, you see it's already connected to Instagram account. And if it is not, then you can see here connect to Instagram account, and then follow the process. And then when it was successful, it will look like this. And then once you've completed this process, then you come back here, and then you complete this process, and then it will work. And for LinkedIn, this is very straightforward. Just follow this process. You will be prompted to log into your LinkedIn account, and then you complete the login process, and then these modules are all set up. And then you click on save. Then you can save it, so because I've not set them up already, but I showed you how to do this. And once you've set up all these modules, or you can only set up the social media accounts that you want to use, right? For example, if you only want to post on Twitter and on LinkedIn, then you could just like press shift and delete those modules, right? And then you only have like these modules. If you only post on this platform, this is how you can select the platforms you want to post on. And then the final step is you can select, okay, when should this automation run? So should it run every day? At which time should it run? Days of the week? And then it will be triggered, and then it will run and generate the topic, the post, etc. But before you set this trigger, I would first suggest you run it a few times, and then you see what posts you get and what images and so on are generated here. And then you can maybe make a few modifications, maybe to the prompts here, or that you find here, and fine-tune those a little bit to match your specific niche. But this is how you set up this